And welcome to those just tuning in. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and we've got no outs in the second. Miguel Andujar stands in now and watches strike one. McCullers winds, fires.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Digging in, Mark Mathias. Ball one, no strikes. One down, base is empty. That one's in there, and the count even 1-1. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty's his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
To third. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting in the first baseman, Carlos.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. There's the swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got it by him for the K. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're down 5-1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, number 30.
Thinking Kyle Tucker's done a little bit of everything. He's won a World Series. He's been an All-Star. He's won a Gold Glove. And a guy who was the 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft. That's in there. Strike one.
He's been a guy that can kind of fly under the radar, but not so much anymore. Everyone's aware of the damage that he can do in that lineup, but a guy that's kind of old school, doesn't wear the batting gloves, just goes up there and rakes. Got a great arm in the outfield as well. Definitely the pride of Plant High School in Tampa, Florida.
That one ran inside, almost got him. The next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. And that's down and away.
3 balls. Strike.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Abreu batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Nobody out, runner at first. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The throw to second on to Santana, 2.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6 hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Corey Julks up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
The 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
In the air to left center, and he'll play it on a bounce.
The batter, number 3.
Corey Julks with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So 2 down, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. Pretty unique upbringing for Jeremy Pena, at least in terms of a kid who was born in the Dominican Republic, but then he moved to Rhode Island, not exactly a baseball hotbed, and he played his college ball at Maine. He was a University of Maine Black Bear, and then went on to be a 3rd-round pick of the Astros in 2018. Julks off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just gonna have to battle with 2 strikes.
Out to short. Bay gathers and throws to first. That's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 5 and the Pirates 1. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and here's the catcher, Andy Rodriguez. And a pitch. And strike 1 to the catcher. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. In the air, left field, Dubon. He ranges to his right, pulls it in on the run. And there's one down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Ji-Hwan Bae. That one's in there. That's strike one. And a strike in there. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now the number 2 hitter, Tucupita Marcano. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Checks over to first, back safely. Little chopper rolls foul.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Next offering way off the plate. And there's the ball. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And it falls to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That ball right there landed in what they call a no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Brian Reynolds here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runners are at the corners, one away. And now it's even up.
21.
Good eye right there.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
One down. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Just off the inside edge.
It's a good take.
Double play ball to second, and that one handled. Quick feed to second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of
it. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. And that's in there for strike one. That's a slider for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swing and a bouncer. Throws to first. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to inning number 4. It's the Astros 5 and the Pirates 2. And welcome back. And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. Oviedo back to work. That clips a corner. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Colin Holderman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. The pitch. Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2. Rocketed out towards right center. Base hit.
Now back, the catcher,
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1. And the pitch. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. High in the air, out to right. Puts it away for the out.
Now back, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's already homered here in this one. Seeing you think about all the success Altuve's had in the postseason, including the walk-off homer off of the Yankees and Aroldis Chapman in 2019. Only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League history. Sawinski makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
So now the Astros designated hitter, Jake Myers, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line drive, makes the catch, inning over. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Astros 5 and the Pirates 2. Back here at the ballpark, John Giambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Miguel Andujar. pitch. Andujar, 28 years old. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. That one ripped. Dubon makes the grab. One down.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Mark Mathias, the next to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Mathias measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Santana stands in now, looks at that one inside. The 1-0. And a foul ball. The 1-1. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And here is Andy Rodriguez. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Santana at second with 2 down. And a base hit up the middle. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Ji-Hwan Bae, the next Pirate to hit.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 5-3. Back after this on the show. Colin Holderman taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. He's already homered in this game. And a pitch. There's a strike.
Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And there's a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And a quick out, number one.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. And there's a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Lined, and that's a base hit. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Jose Abreu up to hit. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reynolds puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Corey Julks.
Next to hit, Corey Julks. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And takes low for ball one.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
There's a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The 1-2.
2-2.
And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. So the Astros leave one, and it remains 5-3. Back here at PNC Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Tucupita Marcano. The line to kick the pitch. Ball one, no strikes. And there's the strike. And now 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Julks pulls that one down, 1 away. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third. You feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting an out.
Now at the plate, Jack Sawinski. That misses, and that is ball 1. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Next pitch misses. 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1. And that one is lifted in the air. McCormick trying to get there. And that is that. Down in order go the Pirates. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. The wind of the pitch. Jeremy Pena, Chris, what a story. 2022 and the impact he had in the playoffs. He was not only the ALCS MVP, but he was also the World Series MVP where the Astros won it all. Oh, 0-2 now. And ball 1.
I think what's so impressive is that he had some really big shoes to fill in Carlos Correa departing as a free agent, and this kid looked like he'd been in the big league.
Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. With one swing, he quiets the crowd. His 4th home run of the season. It's 6-3. Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. That one's in there, 0-1. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. In the air, center field. Reynolds gets under it. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. In there for strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Next offering away upstairs. On the mound now, Robert Stevenson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Right-handed reliever. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Diaz stands at first with 1 out. And 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two on, 1 out. This one smoked out to left. Sawinski makes the play. Runner tags up for third, but just bluffing there. Hangs on at second with 2 away now. So first and second with 2 outs. And next to hit for Houston, Mauricio Dubon.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In there, and it's 0-1. Out to short. They take the force out. That's out number 3. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 6-3. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now here's a speed threat, outfielder Andrew McCutchen. The right-hander back to work. Inside corner for a strike.
1 strike.
Oh, 1 down. And a good eye there.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And he'll step off and take the signs again. Here's Miguel Andujar. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Righty delivers. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Ripped on a line. McCormick pulls it down. That is the inning. Offense held in check there. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 6 and the Pirates 3. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Jose Hernandez. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So digging in, Kyle Tucker.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Hernandez, in his rookie season, 25 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen, Dwayne Underwood Jr. loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. And that's in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And now the lefty. Foul ball, still 0-2. And he deals. Gets under it and pops it up. And Tucker is retired. And there's one down.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman, Jose.
Now it's going to be Jose Abreu. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at bat.
Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first and 2 away to start the 7th.
The third baseman, Corey Julks.
Here's the third baseman, Corey Julks. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Left field, Sawinski raging back towards the wall. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 6-3. Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. The Pirates in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The wind and the pitch. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Tucker going back. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And now the catcher comes up to him, Andy Rodriguez. And that's in there for strike one. Looked like it was a little bit up. The 1-2. And it skips in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now
3
it's
balls,
filled up.
2 strikes.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now the Pirates leadoff man, Ji-hwan Bae. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Next one misses. 1-1. At the belt and fires. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Next pitch is downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground, right side. 1 at second.
Well, he had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Now the third baseman, Tucupita Marcano. Way inside, gets out of the way. Bae leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
That one the other way. Over to Abreu. That ends the frame. Pirates leave 1, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. On the mound now for the Pirates, Dwayne Underwood Jr.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
So digging in, Jeremy Pena.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Really good
Putter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And the 0-2. And that's outside.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
And downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
2-2 now. That one missed. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Kicks and deals. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Santana. 1 up, 1 down.
Played that ball perfectly, had a good angle on it, and got off the long throw as quickly as he could have. And any more time he takes on that play, it's probably an infield hit. Great arm strength as well.
Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. That's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. Oh, and 2 now.
1 and 2.
And a ball evens the count.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
There's a line drive to left field. And it's into the gap. And that's going to roll to the wall. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Yainer Diaz. In there for strike 1. One out and a runner at second. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Underwood throws over. McCormick back in on a dive. And a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Bay under it. Squeezes it. That's out number 2.
Up next, the second baseman.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Myers now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Out there to center. Reynolds brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 left for the Astros as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ryan Reynolds. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Blake Taylor. He last pitched 2 days ago.
You've got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The pitch. Ripped to right, base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now the left fielder, Jack Sawinski. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Pirates, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Man at second. On a line, base hit. Coming around third is Reynolds. The throw's offline, he's safe. And it's now a 2-run game.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. First offering, and it just misses. The tying run at the plate. Just off the outside edge. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2-0. And there's the strike. Sawinski gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Now all even up. Check swing. Now a look down to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Now it's the DH, Miguel Andujar.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In there, and it's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but You got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
On the ground to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now here is Mark Mathias. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Hector Neris.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And first offering is fouled off. One out. Runners at first and second. And it's even up.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
So up next, Carlos Santana. And a base hit on a line. Coming home. He'll score easily. And now they trail by one.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Andy Rodriguez now at the plate. First offering misses the mark. Now 1-1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball in left field. Dubon pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Through 8 full, it's the Astros 6 and the Pirates 5. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Yohan Ramirez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, 1-run game. Mauricio Dubon getting ready to hit. The pitch. In there at the knees for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Fly ball down the line. Sawinski settles underneath it. One up, one down.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it. Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Abreu in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Movement in the bullpen, David Bednar loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. And now the 0-1. They say you win. On the ground to the left. Marcano tossed to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Astros 6 and the Pirates 5. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Ryan Presley. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
So digging in, Ji-Hwan Bae.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And a pitch. Strike one.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Here's the 0-1. On the ground. And it gets by him.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So up next, Tucupita Marcano. Puts a bunt down. Altuve on the run, throw to first. Out on the sac bunt. And now Brian Reynolds.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
That one's in there, 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. The next offering misses. 1-2 to count. And that one is inside. And the righty deals. That's ripped into the outfield. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags and will move up to third. Headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they've tied it in the bottom of the ninth.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Sawinski in the box now. No balls and a strike. They say you win.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Two now. Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. But a big turn of events here in the ninth as we are again all knotted up. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. And we're all even at 6 apiece. David Bednar into the game. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And stepping in for the Astros, Corey Jolts. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
The pitch. That one pushed foul. Runner leads away at second. Stays alive. And here it comes. That one hit to right. Nice grab. McCutchen able to make that play. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning, but for the home team, if the road team doesn't score, you'll see the home team bunt sometimes. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Rich Hill up and throwing. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And that's ripped for a base hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk descent with 2 away. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical. You want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Go ahead run on base. Yainer Diaz digs in now. And that's outside.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Here comes a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. All tied up here in extra innings. Hammered on the line, base hit. 1 runs in. McCormick headed for the plate. The relay. The tag out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Astros 7 and the Pirates 6. We're in extras here at the plate for Pittsburgh. Andrew McCutcheon. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot. Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up to middle or to right field.
And the 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Strike three. Got him swinging. And one gone.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Andujar in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Got him. Now only one out remaining.
The batter, 6, second baseman,
Now it's the second baseman, Mark Mathias, trying to deliver as the hero. And it's just foul. That was close. Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Here's the 0-2. Back to the mound. And it finds its way through for a hit. In comes the run from second. All square at 7. It's a 2-out double, and the winning run is at second base.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Pitching change here, Brandon Belak. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
number 64, Brandon Belak.
Now here is Carlos Santana. And there's a strike. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
Good eye in that spot. On the ground to third, and it gets by him. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical. You want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Now, Jake Myers. That one a little bit high, and that's ball one. The pitch. Fouled off left side. The 1-1. Now fly ball to right center. Lays out and makes the play. Runner tags from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. Back to a one-run game. It's 8-7.
Oh, that was a nice diving catch right there. Great effort, but if you look closely at his route, it wasn't as direct to the ball as you'd like to see. The angle initially not very good, but you have to credit him with making an adjustment, laying out, and getting the out. Nice job.
So next up for Houston, Mauricio Dubon. Bednar throws to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. Strike one. Bednar, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. In the air to left down the line. Sawinski racing, makes the catch. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
In there for strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
The 0-2. Next offering is outside. Right side, Matthias. On to first, and Tucker is retired. And that is that. A run, a hit, and a man left. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Astros 8 and the Pirates 7. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Endy Rodriguez.
Well, you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
And he deals. That's in there. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. In the air, left side. And it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
So the lineup flips over. G1 Bay, the next to hit. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Ryan Abreu. This is his third time out this year.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Pitch is in there. Strike one. And a swing and a miss there.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next pitch is outside. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Righty to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. McCormick puts the squeeze on that one. Here comes the runner from third. Throw is offline and he scores. And again we are tied.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Tucupita Marcano will hit next. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That's in there. That's strike one. One down, winning run on first. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. And another ball. The 2-2. And just misses with that one. Brian Reynolds waits on deck for Pittsburgh. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
There's a strike.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-2. Got him swinging.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu. And a pitch. And there's a ball. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Rich Hill getting loose out there. Righty delivers. Going to count 1-2. goes down looking.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Corey Julks up next for the Astros. Out to short. Bay zips it to first, and he's out. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed. Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run.
Realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
So digging in, Chas McCormick. First pitch, and he just misses. And the pitch. And that's too high. Pena on at second with 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now a 9-8 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the inning, here's the left fielder, Jack Sawinski. And the right-hander back to work. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around third. To the plate, safe. And we are tied.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. But now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
No outs. Runner at first. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. Now on the bump, Ryan Stanek. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 45, Ryan Stanek.
Bunts it in the air. Abreu makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
And next is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. That's a little bit low. So a big opportunity here with the score tied and that runner on second to start the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, and you know they're eager to cash in. You just don't want to come out of your shoes and make a mistake. Got to play this smart. When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Kicks and fires. That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And a big swing and a miss. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Dubon racing, makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now Mark Mathias swings through that one for strike one.
If he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Right-hander kicks, deals, swings and misses, and it's 1-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Well, they pick up one run on the RBI single, and we've got a good one. Tied at 9-9. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Back then you'd hit me up and it make me nervous. Young girl, big dreams, thinking I was foolish.
Back here at the ballpark, inning number 13 set to go. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Bednar back to work. And that bunted towards third. Throw on to Santana. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Jose Altuve now at the plate.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
the bat, number 6, designated hitter.
And here is Jake Myers. In there, and it's 0-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Rich Hill, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. McCormick at third. Altuve at first. One gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Next offering misses, and a count 1-2. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. There's the strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Marcano tossed to first. Out number 3. 2 left for the Astros, and our score remains tied at 9 apiece. We're in extras here at the plate for Pittsburgh. Carlos Santana.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
And a pitch. And he takes a strike. Action in the pen down there. Rich Hill up and loosening in the pen. Line drive. Altuve in plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher,
And now the catcher comes up to him. Andy Rodriguez. And that's in there for strike 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Next offering is downstairs.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swings through that one for strike two.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Winning run at third, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We'll keep pushing on. And we are tied 9-9. Back here in Pittsburgh, all set to begin the 14th. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Santana. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back, the first baseman.
So next up for Houston, Jose Abreu. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Rich Hill, the left-hander, up and throwing. The pitch. There's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
At the belt and fires. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. A run comes in on the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
And next to hit for Houston, Corey Julks. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. They say you win. Oh, 0-2 now.
1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That's to third, and that's just foul. Abreu at second with 2 down. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. Run comes in from second. It's 11-9. Bay with a relay throw, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score. And that's what he needed. He has done it. What a performance at the plate.
He's come through for him at the plate in every way possible in this one. It might be a little bit of a quirk in terms of stats, but it's still a great achievement. Not something a lot of players have been able to do.
And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Base hit, left center field. In comes the runner from third, and they're up by 3. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Yainer Diaz digs in now. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. And now this crowd, after grinding it out this long, finds their club down to their final 3 outs. It's the Astros 12 and the Pirates 9. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Tucupita Marcano. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Ryan Reynolds, the next to hit. That just misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And there's a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
And now Jack Sawinski in there for strike 1. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The 0-2. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. The throw to third. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
At the plate, Andrew McCutcheon. And pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Reynolds, the runner at third. Sawinski over at first with 1 away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, 2 now. In the dirt. He's in there. And that's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position. Two on, one out. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Abreu hauls it in for the out. Two down.
Now back, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Miguel Andujar. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And it's 1-1. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Astros win this one in 14 innings.
Well, you get so far into a ball game that you just can't turn back. A 14-inning win on the road for this team. They were all in. And once they realized, well, we pushed in all the chips, we've got to go home with the W. They did just that. There may be some roster changes for tomorrow, but that's okay. You want to take care of what's on your plate today.
And your final 12-10. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Time of the ball game.